Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm here reading today for Virgo. Hey. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go with Virgo in love. How's Virgo doing in love, please? Give me a free hand for Virgo, please. Virgo, y'all better show up and show out. I just boasted that y'all are the highest watched rooms, typically. You better show the fuck out. Don't do it. Come on now. Virgo, I don't feel like I need a free hand, yours. I feel like I need to go ahead and just lay them out. How do you feel about your person right now that's on your mind? Or you're thinking, 23, really, y'all? Seriously? What is going on with these rooms? No notifications, see? Nobody's getting notifications. I'm being fucked over. Sun reverse. You don't feel too happy about a particular situation. We're going to see why. How do they feel about you? Well, you don't really know, do you? They kind of keep it to themselves, or they kind of have this aloof front. They don't really express a lot of emotion. They're very detached, cold. You may not feel very optimistic about this connection with this person is what I'm picking up immediately. Some of you, it's an air sign or a Leo for some of you. Why is it all happening? The Wheel of Fortune, past, Six of Wands reversed. Something seemed like the greatest thing, but at the same time, it's just like, let me see, best case scenario, Hermit reversed. So if there was a situation that was kind of stale, it's coming back around. Whatever went flat in the past, or whatever kind of went, I don't know if you two went on a break or if things went kind of stalemated, that's going to pick back up between you two in July. Somebody's another Virgo. I got Leo. I got pretty much any sign because most likely outcome. Emperor reversed. I mean, it's an Aries or a Taurus. Why are you the Sun reversed? There's going to be a second chance that comes along. See, the thing is, when you have an opportunity with the second chance, Virgo, again, here's the thing, though. Are you going to allow them back in? Because here's the problem. You're going to have opportunity. Judgment always pops up typically when something's about to be repeated or a second chance is coming along. So in a sense, there's an opportunity for a second chance that's coming along. But the problem with this is that you're not going to feel very optimistic about giving them a second chance, which tells me you don't have much hope in whatever this is. So it's like a second chance. I'm getting Hermit reverse. That's my card of a comeback around. So a big comeback around happening, but are you going to be confident enough to give them a second chance? I don't think it's something that you feel very optimistic about. It's more so pessimistic is what I'm getting. How do they feel about you? The Two of Cups reversed and the King of Swords. Even though they don't express much, I get a lot of detachment from whoever this is, a lot of coldness, detachment. I feel like basically they don't feel as connected to you as they used to, but I feel like at the same time, you two are going to have a chance to repeat this or have a second. Ooh, yeah. I actually don't advise a second chance. Nah. I actually advise you to not repeat this because the best case scenario is the Hermit reverse and the Ten of Swords. So if it picks back up, I'm telling you, hear me out here. Hear me out for a second. If this were to repeat, you would find yourself kicking yourself in the ass for letting it back in. Let me tell you why you would. Because you're going to allow yourself, you're going to open yourself back up for more hurt. Is that something you want to do? Just saying. You're going to allow yourself to be hurt again by this person. All right. Why the Hermit reversing the Ten of Swords? Yeah. And I don't even think you trust them full reverse, or you don't trust them. They don't trust you. Trust issues mixed in with just assholism is not really that. I don't see a good outcome between you two if this were to repeat, because it's telling me there's a repeat happening, a second chance, a comeback around happening, but it's not something that needs to be looked back at. So this is the universe telling you you need to focus on anything that's new. Anything that you've already dealt with, you know the person or have affiliation with them already, that needs to go to the wayside. It needs to go away. All right, is what it's telling me. This person wants to turn their back. What a weird reading. All right, so it keeps telling me they're very cold and detached. Anyhow, I don't even know how this second chance is going to come about. I just know that a second chance will happen. But I actually advise you, hear me out for a second. I advise you to not let this back into your life. I advise you to really focus on nuevo, brand new. Nothing that you already know about, a person you already know, nothing. Make sure they're totally spanking brand new. All right, somebody you run into or somebody you correspond with at the library or wherever you go, new. Not somebody that you know from, nobody you already know. All right? Period. It would end again if you did. It would actually you would actually kick yourself in the ass for letting it back in, whoever this is. Somebody's a friend or a family, not just lovers. Put that out there as well. Let's do a singles now. Nobody's getting notifications, I'm noticing. Everybody keeps saying, I'm not getting notifications. I don't know what's going on. Let's do singles now. Singles. I'm gonna tell you, let me explain something to you. You pulled the Hermit reversed again for your energy, 6 of Cups. How can you even be open to the possibility of new? Please don't don't fix your spirit fingers to tell me a lie. Tell me that can't be me because you're picking up on somebody else's story. I'm picking up on you. That's what I'm picking up on. 6 of Cups is when somebody's reminiscing about past things. What are they reminiscing about? The Hermit reversed. So are you wanting somebody to come back to you in July, singles? Is that what you want? Like I said, don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing, for one. 6 of Cups, the Hermit reverse. Oh, I would just like this one more chance. That can't be my story. What are you talking about? I don't really know. It's your story. That's what it is. It's your story. All right, 6 of Cups. Reason I get so irritated with that, it's not my story, because it is your story. All right? Tyler, why are you raising your voice? Because I got to get it to the people in the back. I got to, if I say it very, it's your story. Would you listen to that? If you tuned in every month and heard me go, it's your story, okay? Just that, it's going to happen. Would you listen to that? You listen to this. Hermit reverse, 6 of Cups. So singles, you can't allow new in. Don't tell me you do. Don't tell that, yeah, I do, because no, you don't. Because you always compare your exes or compare people that they wouldn't like Bobby or Bobby or Tiffany from 1922. So they didn't do it like they did it. No, you do. Yes, what you do. Don't tell me you don't. All right. 6 of Cups in the because 6 of Cups in my card when somebody's thinking about the past or reminiscing. You think your head's too far stuck up the past's ass. I think the past at this point is getting tired of your ass as well. All right, just like you say you're tired of the past, it's tired of you. All right, it's a mutual feeling. 6 of Cups upright, Hermit reverse. I don't know if you're like thinking that you want to go back to someone, or if you're thinking about them coming back to you. Yes, you do. All right, why does it all happen? Just blame it on this one. I'm gonna look back at this and go, Tyler, why was you acting like a psycho? Okay, let me get back to the reading. All right. I get so involved in people's readings that you would think that I'm going through this shit. You would think that the way I get so involved in these readings, I would love a reality show. I love that. You would think that I'm going through this with y'all as well, because of the way I'm just it's kind of like I'm just in the moment. But anyways. And I have no Virgo in my chart, so just bear with me, all right? Okay, 6 of Cups. So I feel like you do too much reminiscing. I do care about people. Absolutely, I do. I can't stand when people repeat dumb shit. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. I don't repeat no dumb shit. Fuck that. Well, you think it's the best reading ever? Shannon, appreciate that. So there's going to be a new that comes along. It will, but you're blocking yourself. Tyler, what are you talking about? I just think about them. But no. Let go of the past, because you are in July thinking about somebody coming back to you. Yes, you are. I don't know if you're having an urge to go back or if you're having an urge for them to come back. Don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing. All right. So I feel like there's going to be new stuff. What's this? Ace of Pentacles reverse. There will be new eventually down the line. Why is the past here? This made you lose hope and love. I get it. That connection from, yeah. Some of you will move on from that. Your best case scenario, the 6 of Swords, you will eventually move on. I think you just need more time to heal. I don't see how anything new could stick around if you're so stuck up the past's ass. I don't see how you could even think about a new person being in your life when you're so focused on Tom, Dick, or Harry from 1922. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't work out that well. It wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be too hot, basically. So I feel like you're eventually gonna move on. You're eventually gonna heal. You need to heal that before you keep self-sabotaging. Like I told Leo, I don't get big new energy for you. I don't know why. It's just not showing itself. Is that saying that new won't happen? Absolutely not. That's not what it's saying. But it's going to happen. But you have to make it happen by moving your ass on. Period. I don't know if it's the person you're holding on to or the memories. Let the shit go, folks. Period. Devil reverse, most likely outcome. I do see you eventually backing yourself out of this or getting out of that past energy. It's leaving, but you got to get out of it first, all right? Before I can read new. What is your energy toward new? Let me see. A lot of you, okay, what I got immediate, look, see, you can't tell me. No more yelling and screaming. Okay, how do you handle new connections? 5 of Swords reverse. So it's the second that somebody new comes into your life, you throw in the towel immediately. Oh, ain't no point in fighting for it. I ain't even gonna try to fight for this. I'm gonna avoid a disaster. Tower reverse, Chariot. I'm gonna be distant. I'm gonna avoid a disaster. So you go into it with this pessimistic view on the connection before it even gets off the motherfucking ground. Don't tell me that's what you don't do. You do it. 5 of Swords reversed. Chariot, Tower reverse. So I feel like basically you go into it already defeated, acting defeated. Oh, this ain't gonna work. What's the point of putting work into it? Where's it gonna lead to? It's gonna be like the last person. What's the point? I'm just gonna avoid it. You know, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Avoiding the disaster. That's what you do. So guess what you do when you do clownery? The clown comes back to bite, does it not? So you need to go into it with a more optimistic attitude. Nobody wants a Debbie Downer or a Daryl Downer as a connection, period. All right? I think you have this like, why am I going after y'all? And I promise you, I don't have no bitterness toward Virgo. I don't know what's going on. What is this the way that the message needed to be said this month? You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do singles. Not singles. Let's do all signs, what I meant to say. All right, let's all the way from Aries to Pisces. What can you tell me? I couldn't do a reading with the shirt off. Believe me, that would blind everybody in sight. That'd be an increase in blind people across the world if I took my shirt off. Believe me, you'd be having doctors' offices and optometrists, whoever they are. You'd be having their offices pretty much inundated with freaking appointments for blindness. Just saying. If I took my shirt off. All right, let's do all the way from Aries to Pisces. That's it. Okay. If you're doing an Aries. They're avoiding you. I think they want you, but they're afraid of it being a disaster with you. They may be doing much to get it off the ground with you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're backing away from this and moving on. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they think they wasted their time and they've lost their emotion for you. If you're dealing with a Leo, they can't walk away. They've been waiting for you. If you don't make any moves, they're about to come back anyways. Or they want you, basically. The Virgo wants to commit to you and be in a long-term relationship. If you're doing a Libra, it says they're cutting you out. They don't want this unstable connection with you. The Scorpio is letting this, they're either indecisive whether to end it or to stick around, or they're just at this point wanting to end it. If you're doing a Sagittarius, you two make things right. I see a false apology, folks, with the Sagittarius, whether it's you doing it to them, then doing it. I see a false apology, like somebody trying to act like they're apologetic, but that's not true. They're just trying to get back in, but they don't plan to change. So be aware of that. There's a potential for a long-term relationship with a Capricorn, but I still see them being emotionally aloof. So you want to commit to somebody that doesn't express emotion? How's that work? Let me know how that works. Let me know how that works, please. If you're doing an Aquarius, it's just a sex thing. That's all it is or was. I just see a sex thing. That's either what it will be or all it is, whether that's vice versa or not. If you're doing a Pisces, they're ignoring you and letting go. All right. Some of you are indecisive whether they're going to open up to you or not, or just right now they're just ignoring it and letting it go. I got a lot of storylines in those. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I yelled like three-fourths of the reading. I apologize. But I felt this need to get a point across by yelling and screaming. But like I said, if I got on here and I spoke like Mr. Rogers and everything's going to be okay and welcome to the neighborhood, folks. No, that wouldn't get a message by. In fact, you'd click the fuck off because I'm boring. But I feel like I have to say it loud and clear and for the people in the back, And so that's the why I did that. And so with that being said, you all have a good one and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye y'all.